Hello everyone and welcome to a new video on Werewolf Online. This is Hypostein and today we are going to be Doctor and we are going to use a really nice tactic in this game. And in this case I am gonna protect one for some reason. In the first line I always protect randomly. As tough guy I don't do that, but as Doctor I do it. And there's a whole lot of information, so I decided to actually edit the speed of several game clips. Yeah, I mean that in this case I set the speed to normal, but in night time if nothing happens for me then I will put it to a higher speed, etc. So what is basically happening, 5 claims to be detective and says that 14 doesn't equalize with 9, 14 is TG, 9 is serial killer, 9 is claiming medium 4. Just a quick time, I'm of course Doctor. 13 is also claiming detective, but 13 is obvious the liar because 2 the aura seer, confirmed 5 good, and 6 is really dumb and just threw at the serial killer. That's pretty weird. So what is gonna happen here, the gunner is going to shoot the junior werewolf number 13 down, and yeah, it was pretty clear that 13 was junior. The junior tends to do that really often, so yeah, that is just what you can. If you see a fake detective, a second detective, it's pretty likely that you will encounter junior. And serial killer just died, and as you can see I sped it up here twice as fast as at daytime when there's happening a whole lot. I hope it took me some time, but I hope I can become better at it. And yeah, hopefully it's also nice for you. I just got a little more time to analyze the game, so that's pretty good. And the jailer actually did not jail the gunner. Of course he killed a werewolf seer. 4 is jailer, that's what he claims. He claims at least that they killed a werewolf. But yeah, as jailer you actually need to jail the gunner. Of course it's just a tactic, and yeah, as I explained in another video on the best protector, the jailer is the best protector, and definitely in case of a role that is useless at night. But in this case the jailer decided to follow its own path. In this case, in this game, it could have been useful if the jailer actually had used later on, because in this case we should not have shot the gunner and the jailer. The real uses of them would have been handy in the end. But anyway, we are going to vote now, and I revealed myself as Doctor because I want to be early. I don't want a confusion later on with more people claiming Doctor, and no one is actually going down because we don't have really much information. Also, the medium revived the detective really early, of course, last night. No one gets killed. 3 and 1, and yeah, 1 gets voted. And I'm gonna protect the detective here. I hope the aura seer is offline, so I decide to protect the detective as I actually promised. And then the detective will not die, and the detective is gonna have a significant role in this game. And another Doctor died, which means that there are at least more Doctors. 3 also claims to be Doctor. 3 equalized with an 8, and the werewolves also killed 1, of course, as I told earlier. 12 claimed to be Headhunter here, and 16 is medium. I think he claimed that earlier, but I just noticed it. And 8 also claims the Doctor, so actually at the moment we have 4 people claiming Doctor, and someone is TG, which means that one has to be fake at least, and it's pretty unlikely that you have 2 Doctor RVs, of course. Of course you can count that chance. It's something like 1 out of 12 times 1 out of 12. That is actually how big the Doctor is. Chance of 2 Doctors is, and then also times 11.12. That's just some math. Not really interesting in my opinion here. 16 is claiming medium right here, by the way. Or yeah, I'm actually repeating it. And I also had to repeat that I'm Doctor. We are gonna kill 3 here, and 3 is also Doctor, so this is pretty weird. For me, it's already sure that 7 and 8 are now the werewolves, because the rest are actually confirmed good. 12 is Headhunt, 16 medium, 4 is Jailer, 2 is Aura, and 5 is Detective. And the RSC and the Jailer died. The werewolves killed smartly in this game, I have to admit. But at the end I actually, they did not win. And 8 is actually not the shaman in this case, as far as I know at least. Maybe the random werewolf. But 7 is shaman. So what is for the village now? They know that I claim Doctor, 8 claims Doctor, but they know that 7 is bad at least. So what we are going to do is 7 is killing 7, and I also propose to commit suicide, which a fake Doctor cannot do. This is also, this might already be a tactic on its own, just by saying you're going to commit suicide. And since I can make my team help winning, I guess this should be legal. And yeah, of course, I'm already saying, if this is gonna be illegal in the future, please tell me as soon as possible. And yeah, don't ban me for things that I am recording now. This is also the same day on which, another YouTuber actually got in dispute with others, with the moderators. So now we are gonna kill 7, and 7 is going to be Wolf Shaman. They are saying that 7 is really suspicious, but yeah, obviously 7 is the only one who did not claim. So it's now between me and 10 actually. I'm gonna claim the Detective. The others are the Headhunter and the Medium. The Wolf is gonna kill the Headhunter, and 5 is now saying that 8 and 16 are different, which means that it doesn't say too much actually, because 7 could have enchanted 8 or 16, or could not have enchanted 8. But what 8 is really, what the dumb thing about 8 in this case is by saying that they enchanted 16, which means that he excludes himself from being possible enchanted. So that's really not a good thing. He had to think about that maybe, but I don't know. It's just a really small detail in this case. And I'm gonna commit suicide now, because no one can actually solve this question. And this is what I call ethical suicide, or what Werewolf Online Science calls ethical suicide. I'm gonna check my score. It was 2,805, and I'm just going to the main screen now, because we don't have too much to do. Maybe just taking a look at the Hyper Clan. You can join that one, of course. Just add me on Werewolf Online. My in-game name is hypostein. And as you can see, we got a score of 827 now, which means that we got 22 points extra, which means that we won the game by committing ethical suicide. So yeah, I hope this was really useful for you. Please leave a like and subscribe if you liked the video, and if this was useful. You can also join the Hypohood by joining the link. I don't know at what time or what day you will see this video, but on Saturday the 9th of March, I'm gonna do a recording session with Gameplay with Friends video that I hope to release on Sunday. So yeah, if you want to join that, join the Hypohood as soon as possible. And then I will see you later, and don't be a traitor. Goodbye.